get your bedding fast. And that's why all my linen orders are shipped next business day for free. If you would like to get in contact with us, we have a few ways you can do so. In business hours, you can find our live chat in the bottom right-hand corner with one of us ready to chat with you. Otherwise, in the top left-hand corner, you can click on the three lines and scroll down to Contact Us. This will take you to our Contact Us page where you can find our phone number and email address, and even send an email right there. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions. You may or may not know this, but everything from our huge range online is shipped right from our warehouse here in Sydney. Everything you see online is in stock and ready to go, which means less waiting. We know how important it is to get your bedding fast, and that's why all my linen orders are shipped next business day for free. If you would like to get in contact with us, we have a few ways you can do so. In business hours, you can find our live chat in the bottom right-hand corner with one of us ready to chat with you. Otherwise, in the top left-hand corner, you can click on the three lines and scroll down to Contact Us. This will take you to our Contact Us page where you can find our phone number and email address, and even send an email right there. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions. You may or may not know this, but everything from our huge range online is shipped right from our warehouse here in Sydney. Everything you see online is in stock and ready to go, which means less waiting. We know how important it is to get your bedding fast, and that's why all my linen orders are shipped next business day for free. If you would like to get in contact with us, we have a few ways you can do so. In business hours, you can find our live chat in the bottom right-hand corner with one of us ready to chat with you. Otherwise, in the top left-hand corner, you can click on the three lines and scroll down to Contact Us. This will take you to our Contact Us page where you can find our phone number and email address, and even send an email right there. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions. You may or may not know this, but everything from our huge range online is shipped right from our warehouse here in Sydney. Everything you see online is in stock and ready to go, which means less waiting. We know how important it is to get your bedding fast, and that's why all my linen orders are shipped next business day for free. Hi everyone, welcome to our show. It's great to have you with us tonight. We'd love to hear from you, so jump in the comments and let us know that you're there. We've got a great show tonight. There's a few exciting things happening, but I'll just mention the guys behind the scenes before we get going. It's the same crew as always. It's Michelle, Mary and Josh. Josh is going to be replying to your comments. I can see a whole bunch of people in there already. I saw Jen and Kerry already. It's great to have you with us tonight, and we've got a good evening. We've got two quilt covers, and they're actually new designs. They're new arrivals. And we're going to style them up two ways. One of them's going to be on the back. We'll do the reverse of it. And we're also going to do like a Q&A, or maybe more an interview. You can ask us questions, but it's going to be around my linen. We're going to give you a little bit of an insight into who we are and hopefully and where we come from, where the businesses come from, and so you get to know us a bit more. So we'll do that halfway through the show. So let's first start with, we'll go to the bed and we'll have a look at the Lilibet Blue.
Yes, and hello to Jen, Kerry and Rachel. It's good to have you with us tonight. I was just chatting with Jen and she mentioned that she's not having the greatest day today, so wishing you all the best, Jen. Hopefully things pick up for you.
That's no good.
And hello to Odette. It's good to have you with us tonight.
Hi, Odette.
Yep. So let's get into the first one.
All right, the Lilibet. I really like this one. I like the vibrant blues. It's maybe blue's my favourite colour. I don't know, but I really like the vibrancy of this one. It's basically floral. It's cotton sateen material, and obviously the vibrant blues with some orangey yellow sort of centres in the flowers. So it's quite a nice design. And if you can see the base, you might not be able to see it, maybe you can up here, there's a little grey pattern. This is a damask sort of pattern, which you can actually see it on the reverse. This is the full colour, but on the front it's a little bit like faded or dull. It's not faded, it's just made that way, but it's a greyish, like just faint behind the flowers, but it's the same damask pattern that's on the front, just filtered through, it's sort of behind the flowers. It's finished off with a flange and with a white cord piping. So really nice, well made, well finished product, this one. It comes in Queen, King and Super King, and it has Euros as well, which are the same front and reverse as the quilt cover and the standards. So we'll pop that in there. So that's how you get it out of the packet. Just the two pillowcases and the quilt cover. And we'll put these Euros in.
While you're doing that, we did have Kerry say that opaque is probably a good word to use for that one, for the more opaque. Damask pattern.
Yes, yeah.
So
yeah, I'm not sure if you saw it on the cameras, but it's pretty prominent on the. You definitely notice that it's there, you know. Particularly on the quilt cover, you can see there's larger white areas, but it's not white. When you see the white in the camera, it's not white. There's that damask pattern, and it really is a greyish, light grey colour.
Yep.
So we've put the Euros in the back. I don't need to show you those because they're exactly the same as the quilt cover and the standard cushions. But we've got the Vivid Indigo square cushion. That's the velvet one. This is a really vibrant blue. Really goes well on this quilt cover. It just pops really well. And then the Yasmin Nude, that yellow, orangey yellowy Yasmin that we often use. We'll put that in too, but I'll just pop that behind that. So that's picking up the little, there's not that much of it, but there's little bits of scattered orangey yellow centres in the flowers, so it looks quite good. Now
we have, just real quickly, we have had Kerry say that you can see it on camera.
Okay, good. Oh, that's good. Yep.
That's good. Also, I thought I'd bring this up. I've just been asking people how their days have been going and how their weeks are. Yep. Rachel said that she's been feeling quite exhausted at the moment because she's a teacher and she's just hanging out for the holidays. She said it's been a long term, so hopefully, holidays come soon. How far away are the holidays?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Only 2 weeks now.
3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks. We're in New South Wales, so I don't know if that changes depending on state, but yeah, hopefully you get
it's coming soon.
Yeah. And we did also have Odette say that she's been okay, very, very busy, and the weeks are just flying by. So
yeah, we noticed that just today. It's been a really fast day. Really quick. We've been noticing it. It's gone really quick. So
yeah. Anyway,
all right.
Back to the quilt cover.
We're going to put a throw on here as well, which is the Carlton Mustard. We haven't seen this one before. It's very mustardy yellow. It's got some sort of chenille, very large chenille bobbles on there with a whoops.
They're like tufts of
And
material.
there's little tufts, and there's tassels on the end as well. So it's quite a nice little throw.
Yep.
And that's just to sort of highlight the yellows in there as well. So we'll try and put that on there. So pull some of the yellows out with that. So let us know what you think. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the yellow style, yeah?
This would be the yellow style. And yeah.
Cool. While we wait for people to let us know in the comments if they like this style, Mary was mentioning that this quilt cover is called Lilibet, and she has a fun trivia fact for everyone that I wasn't aware of, and we were talking about before the show. So Mary can explain now. What's your fun little trivia fact about this?
Well, apparently Queen Elizabeth called herself Lilibet as a toddler. She couldn't say Elizabeth, and that's a nickname for Elizabeth. And now Harry and Meghan named their daughter Lilibet. So it's Lilibet.
There you go. Cool. So it's a royal quilt cover. Is that right? Yeah. Cool.
Well, royal blue.
Yeah. Nice. Yep. We had Kerry say that I think the throw, she said that it's great for the sausage pups to chew on. Lol. Yeah. So might want to keep that one out of reach of the dogs.
Yes. Yeah.
And we had Joanne say hello. Hello, Joanne. Good to see you tonight.
Hi, Joanne.
So yeah, let's go on to the next style, I reckon.
Yeah, Joanne loves the navy and the yellow together. Yeah, it does work really well. It looks good. So we're going to turn this one over and see what we can do on the back. So we'll do that.
We had Kerry say yes, the Queen's nickname was Lilibet. Her father gave her that nickname, which is cool. And Rachel said that the yellow finished it up just beautiful. So
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I like that yellow style.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. And explain to us what you're doing here. Is this a reversible quilt cover?
It is reversible. It's got that damask pattern on the back.
Yep.
I'll point out that the buttons are not right on the edge on this one. They're a little bit up from the edge, so you might be able to see that in that position there a little bit.
Yep.
So it's reversible in terms of the pattern. That button's just where it is. It's not probably the best, but if you wanted to change your room up, like get two ways out of it, you can do it. It's really not a problem.
Yep.
So what have we got now? We've got we're putting the vivid indigo back on, which we saw before, and we'll put the Ascot white long cushion in front of that as well. This is from the Ascot range, that waffle. It's got a flange, nice vibrant white, good quality, nice tight waffle. It's really cool.
Yep.
And we're going to put the Oslo Snow throw on this, I think. We've seen that before as well. The white, really soft Oslo Snow. Just to finish that off. So we're sort of bringing the whites in on this one a little bit on this side. And we put the extra pillows in as well, just the standards, just to make it a bit different, change it up a little bit, and bring a bit more white in there. So let us know what you think. It's not too bad.
Yep.
It's another way to use the one quilt cover. So really good. Right, Jen's saying she prefers this side.
There you go. It is less colourful, and it's more playing on the colours in the quilt cover that are featuring pretty big in the quilt cover.
Yeah.
Because the yellow is in the centre of the flowers. I think you mentioned that.
On the
before.
outside, yeah.
So it's kind of pulling a small colour and making it bigger, but this is taking the main colours and making it the same, So it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really loud and noisy on one side and nice and passive, and on the other.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Jen also said she does love the blues, but the flowers put her off a little bit.
Okay.
So, yeah, totally understandable.
Yeah.
Different. But everyone likes different designs, don't they?
Yeah.
It's quite amazing. We've got like, I don't know how many different design of quilt covers, and everyone likes one little difference to the next. It's cool.
Yeah, and some of them are only just slightly different as well.
Yep.
And they just look completely. They're different, but they're not.
Yeah. It's cool. We had Audette say that she prefers it the first way also. So there you go.
Yeah.
I think it's probably a bit 50-50. There's the yellows and the blues.
And the plain on the white side. Yeah. All right.
Cool. Kerry said there's a lot of flower patterns coming this season.
Yes.
Which, yes, it's spring, summer, so that means that all the flowers
come out. Yep.
Yeah. We could actually... If you wanted to have a look at some of the new quilt covers, just head over to a website and you can poke around and see some of the designs for yourself. But we're featuring these the new quilt covers every week that they come in. Just put them on the bed. So
yeah, just as they go.
So it'll be good. Stay tuned to the lives to keep in tune with the new arrivals.
Yep.
It's exciting.
Yep.
So.
We'll take a deep dive on the new ones week by week, so everybody can have a bit of a look, style them up. Get a bit of a closer look. You can see bits that you might not see on the website. So it's really cool.
Cool.
All right, let's jump back over the table and we'll have a look at this Q&A or interview that we're sort of going to do.
Yep.
Look, last week we mentioned it came up in the conversation last week that we talked about our moving our warehouse from one side of Penrith to the other, and the fact that we did it in the middle of COVID.
Yep.
And it got us thinking that, hey, maybe we should just share a little bit more about us and who My Linen is and what's going on in here. So we thought we'd do that tonight. We've got a few pre-prepared sort of interview questions that Josh is going to ask us. But before we do that, I thought I'd just mention who we personally are, who the crew is here, the 4 people that are in here and then that I announce every week.
Yeah.
But there is a connection between us all. So we're actually a family business, and we are actually all family. Everybody here is family. So Michelle is actually my lovely wife. So she's going to come in here and help me answer some of these questions. And now, we've been very busy. We've been very busy building the business, and you'll sort of get a bit of a picture of that in a moment. But we've been really busy doing that. But we've also been busy creating for kids. So, a while ago now. And the business and the kids sort of pretty much grew up together. And anyway, Josh is actually our eldest son.
Yep.
So. And he's been working in the business now for a few years, well, since he left school. So, and Mary is actually
our daughter-in-law.
Mary and Josh got married in January.
Yeah.
So they're newlyweds, pretty much. So that's us. That's the names in the team. So that you hear every week.
Yep.
So we thought we'd just let you know that. And Josh is going to ask us some curly questions that hopefully we can.
And we do have another 2 of our kids hiding in the back down there.
They are here tonight too.
They're teenagers, so they're not really interested. And we have another one who's probably tuning in with his wife and our 2 grandkids.
Yes.
So
Good
we're
fun.
all family.
Yeah. So, welcome to the family show, I guess.
Yeah, that's it.
We had Jody say hello, beautiful Michelle.
Hello.
And we had Kerry say, hi, Michelle. I believe I met you back at the old site.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
When we had the shop over there.
Yeah. So maybe we can get into that a little bit tonight while we talk through a bit of the story of My Linen.
Yep.
First question I had, and also I should just mention, if any of you watching have any questions that you want to ask about My Linen and how it started or anything like that, put it down in the comments and we'll do our best to kind of answer them.
Be nice.
But yeah, let's get started. The first one that I have here is, how did you guys start My Linen?
How did we start? We started. Well, it was really, you started working for
Another piece of family.
Another piece of family. Another family. My brother-in-law, so my sister's husband, his parents had a linen shop, and they had a linen store in the Parkley markets. So, and Michelle was going down there. This is when I think Josh might have been just born.
Yeah, we had Josh and Isaac.
Yeah, Josh and Isaac. So on the weekends I would stay home because my job was Monday to Friday. I'd stay home, and Michelle would run off to Parkley markets and help them out in the shop in Parkley markets. So that's sort of before business, but before My Linen. But they said, look, take some products and try and sell it in the markets up in the mountains. So see if we can generate some sales up in the markets happening up in the mountains. So we did that. That we tried really hard, and it was getting up cold mornings. I can remember the cold mornings, and
2 Saturdays a month.
2 Saturdays a month, and it was long days. Kids,
not happy.
Babies, not happy. It was madness, and we didn't do it for a short time. I think we might have ended up doing it for 2 years.
Yeah, until Ethan, just after Ethan was born.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a couple of years.
It really didn't work too well. It wasn't. It really wasn't that worthwhile. We made probably enough money to get a bacon and egg roll.
Yeah, pay the rent on
pay the rent on the side, and So, but it was an experience we learnt, and then we ended up pulling the pin at that stage.
Yeah, we did, yeah. And Jared, who I was working for at the markets, had always said to me, Michelle, go and do it online, sell the towels online. And I would say to him, back in those days, Jared, who's going to buy towels online? You need to touch and feel them. This is not going to work. He's like, no, it'll work. Well, we should have listened to him, because he was probably 10, 15 years, before his time, really.
He was saying that we should get online.
Yeah.
That would have been, he was saying that around the early 2000s, right?
Oh, yeah.
It probably was around there.
Yeah. So it was really,
Buying online only really took off around the 2008 area.
Yep.
Like it was post the GFC kind of thing.
Yep.
Like where it really took off.
Yeah.
So
we what happened then?
So after the markets we met.
After the markets, we pulled the pin. We basically thought, this is not working. It's costing a lot of time and effort. So we gave up. We gave it a good hard crack, but didn't. We just pulled a pin. So then we met a couple, and they were selling on eBay, and we started. They encouraged us to get involved in.
To get rid of the stock that we
eBay,
had.
to get rid of some of the bits and pieces that we had left over from the markets. So we did that, and it started to work. So we were doing the online stuff.
Yeah, we were selling towels online.
We were selling towels online. Yeah. And so it started to work. So it just slowly built from there, and we went from there. We went from there. We rebirthed the whole thing again and went again. Yeah. And ended up building our own website. That's where the name My Linen comes from.
Yep.
And we developed
it out of one bedroom, then went on
into the garage,
then under the house, then moved house, then it was just really, really crazy time. Ben was still working full time, so he was working and then packing orders of a night time. The kids were running around as 6 and 7 year olds, picking and packing orders and getting paid 10 cents a pick, 10 cents a line, I think it was.
I don't know if you can legally say that. I think
sorry.
That.
They got food and water. No.
They had a lot of fun doing it. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
And that was in the house, and then we moved to our first warehouse, which was over at Regentville, the other side of town.
And you quit your job?
And I'd quit my job just 6 months before we moved into that warehouse, and we'd opened a little shop there.
And that's the one where Kerry.
That's where Kerry met us. Kerry's under the sweatshop. Child labour.
I was one of the children in this sweatshop, and I can attest that it was not a sweatshop. Whatever government agencies are going to be watching this and auditing the business.
Well, you're still working for us, so it must be okay.
Mustn't have been bad.
Well, it's just still a sweatshop.
Paid more than 10 cents.
No, it's all good. No, it was good fun. There was nothing. All I remember is folding towels. All night while watching like Better Homes and Gardens.
Yeah.
Like that. It was just folding not tea towels, the face washers and
bath
towels
towel,
and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's it.
It was good. Yeah. Terry said our secret is safe with us.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So we moved into the Regentfille building.
Yeah.
We moved into the Regentfille building. We were there for 5 years.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we moved over to here. And
During COVID.
During COVID.
Yeah. So the next question I have for you, which leads right up to this, is what is the craziest time you remember at My Linen? What's the craziest story?
There's probably
There's probably a few.
Yeah, there's probably two when I think about it. There was the first time we ever went into Click Frenzy.
Yeah.
It was the first year of Click Frenzy.
Yeah.
And it cost us, I think, $300 to advertise in Click Frenzy, and that was a huge deal. And we had some friends
this was
over.
at home. We were in the house.
Yeah, in the house. We had some friends over, and we're like, oh, I don't know if we've done this right or wrong. You know, we'll just have to wait and see. It could be a flop. And as soon as it went live, it went
crazy.
Absolutely crazy. We had, at that stage, One Direction was really big, and we had One Direction stuff.
I think we were pre-selling. The One Direction was arriving the next day, or it was just after or something. So we took pre-orders.
Yeah.
And then...
And it just went off.
It just went off. It was crazy.
And that was a full 24 hours with everybody awake.
Yep.
And packing orders, getting ready. Australia Post turned up the next morning and nearly had a heart attack with all the parcels that we had. Yeah. And then the One Direction stuff arrived a couple of weeks later on pallets, and that was all over the front lawn.
That when we say we better explain when we explain if we had to explain the One Direction, it was
what, it was a band.
Bedding. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing. I suppose you know that they were a band, but they were crazy. They everybody loved them, but it was bedding. With their faces on it.
Yeah, with bed.
There was about 4 different kinds of quilt covers and cushions.
Yeah.
So
we've probably still got some lying around somewhere.
Maybe. Might be lucky, yeah.
But yeah, that was one crazy time. And then the other crazy time was moving during COVID.
Yeah.
And that was, I think we've got a time lapse of that if you ever wanted to see that. But it was crazy. It was 12 trucks or 12 truckloads or something or other. And
we managed to do it in a weekend.
We did it in a weekend.
We had a lot of help.
It was crazy and painful and
stressful
and lots of things.
But we survived.
Yeah. It was. We had so many hands helping. It was crazy.
Yeah. Lots of more family and friends and employees and.
Yeah. And it was just a crazy time too because because of COVID. Because we were planning it and leading up to it, but then you didn't know whether everything was going to be shut down or locked down, and you wouldn't be able to do what you wanted to do. You had to book trucks and all the stuff that had to happen, sign contracts on the building, and you didn't know whether it was going to go ahead or you'd get shut down or not for a period because they were doing lockdowns. Because it was legitimately like the first month or two of COVID really hitting the scene, I think.
Yeah, it was May 2020.
Which is just, it's crazy thinking back on that.
Yeah.
It's crazy because, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, it affected everyone so differently, COVID. Yeah. So, anyway, it's good that it's in the past. The last question I had, and just if you've joined us now, if you've got any questions for us, let us know. I did have Kerry just ask us, will you guys have a customer-facing area again in South Penrith or in the Penrith region?
Like in South Penrith,
yeah.
We haven't. If we want to be legal or illegal.
Yeah, we haven't got anything planned at this stage. We're not supposed to do that in this building, so that's probably
We would have to go
what
back to
we're doing.
council and ask
Yeah.
again. Or when we went to council and asked, this was obviously, as we said, just before COVID. I was talking to them about offering even click and collect, and they had no idea what click and collect was.
Yeah.
So maybe they're a little bit more in
Educated.
tune and educated with business and online needs now. So they might be a little bit more open to all those things. But yeah, they were not open to that.
They weren't open to it at that stage. So
on this side of Penrith.
So yeah, who knows? We may open a shop one day, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
For now, it's just online.
At
now
the
it's
moment,
just
yeah.
online. Yeah.
And we do, and
And-
this leads perfectly to my next question, is part of the whole thing about being online only is sometimes it's really hard for,
To be personal.
personal,
Yeah.
and for you, Kerry, to know that it's a legitimate product that you're getting, or that it's, going to look
Real
and feel the
people
right
that
way.
you're buying
and-
from.
Yeah.
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 Which is part why we do these lives and show you what's on the bed, because then you can see, what the products are, and we can talk to you person to person and go,
Yeah.
hey, this is kind of what the deal is. But the third and final question I had for you guys is, what do you think makes My Linen special?
Probably the lives.
Yeah.
Well,
would be
yeah,
one.
that
And the fact that we're personal. We try and
Yeah.
connect with our customers. It's difficult because we're online and online only. I've said this in lives before, that's what we really want to try and do in the lives is trying to connect with our customers in some way, even though we're so digital with everything else. We're trying to do that this way. Hence why we're even having this conversation right now,
Yeah.
is to be real, and that we're not just a flat screen with pictures that are like all dolled up and everything. We're real people.
we're not AI.
And we're not AI. Yeah, we are real.
Yes.
And for me, it's I've always wanted to treat other people like I would like to be treated. So, with returns or answering the phone, or just answering the phone, that's something that I value. And so it was something that I thought we should offer as well. Is treating people like you want to be treated. So.
Yeah.
If there's an issue, I want to be able to contact somebody and say, this is an issue, and have somebody help.
Yeah.
And so that's where I think that's where my heart has been in the whole thing, is just to treat people as I would wish to be treated when I was buying
Something, or you had a
something,
problem, or a
problem.
question.
Yeah,
or
a question. Yeah, all that sort
You'd
of stuff.
get
So
treated with respect, I suppose. And
Yeah.
that's
So
hopefully that has relayed through over the years. But that was
Yeah, there'll be someone in the comments that say, I had a conversation with Michelle.
you were
and-
so rude to me. No.
yeah.
Hopefully not.
So that's not really exciting difference, but it's real.
That's exactly
what
right.
we are. We're real.
Yeah.
We're not some big flash, sexy sort of. That's probably not the right word, but some, some fantastic mission or thing. We're just real.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
really it. So
And one thing also is that we have collated such a large range of items over the years, and really expanded our range to be able to provide bedding, or any sort of home decor really, for anything. Like if you've got any size bed, we've got you covered. Any deep size mattress, we've also got you.
so there's a big range and
Yeah.
various sizes and
Yep.
materials and
Yep.
For various needs and
Yep.
all sorts of things. So
And also
Yeah.
the free delivery. Free delivery is always nice.
free delivery. Yeah.
You've always had that as kind of a rule, haven't
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you?
It just makes it simple. You go to the
Yeah.
website and
Because that was the other thing, is I used
there's
to
no
hate going to a
no
website,
surprise.
buying, and then getting to checkout, and they're like, oh, and
and
it's
is this and
delivery.
that.
Like,
And,
oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the price you see when you see the product is it. That's
That's it,
all
yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Unless you want express, like you got to pay for it.
Yeah,
But you can get it to you for
For
Yeah.
free
what you see
if
on the
want
screen.
it, Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's good.
all right.
Cool.
Yeah. so that's us a little bit more. Hopefully you understand us a little bit more. You appreciate what we do, and us behind the cameras. We're real people, and it's not just here behind the cameras on the live. It's every time you ring and ring the phone, or a live chat. It's us. Emails. It's us.
Yeah.
So
So it's cool.
And now we've got grandkids coming. We'll have to get them for 10 cents
10
each.
cents.
I didn't say
Mine-
that.
There's been a lot of inflation. Talk, so,
Okay.
Yeah, there's been inflation. Yeah. They're going to unionise and they're going to...
Well, Archie's only just been born, so we might just give him some time. So
Yeah. We did have Kerry just comment and say, I love that you're real and a local business for us to get behind and support. I have purchased a number of items over the years. For your service, I say thank you.
thanks,
yeah,
Kerry.
thank you,
Yeah.
Kerry.
It is
good
really
for
only
support.
because of our customers and the ones that stay with us years after years
Yeah.
that make us who we are. Because we could be gone really quick
Yeah.
Yeah.
without customers. So
Yeah,
so
we
it is.
appreciate
Well,
all our
thank you.
customers.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. So thanks for the kind words, Kerry.
Yeah,
It means a lot.
that's really good.
All right, and now we're going to
All right.
show you.
We're going to
A
show
new
you another
design.
bed. Yep.
Yeah.
This is called the Charming Blush, this next one, but you're going to have to bear with us because
We've got to get rid of this one.
Michelle didn't do her job.
Yeah, well, while you do that, we can just flick through the images from the website for this one. So we can see that this one is a nice floral one. So I can't remember exactly who mentioned that there's a whole bunch of floral designs coming. Remind me in the comments if it was you. But yeah, this is one of the new arrivals. And I think I quite like this one as much as I dislike florals as a more masculine design lover.
I was going to throw it your way.
It was Kerry. Kerry said that there's more floral
down there.
designs coming, so thanks for reminding me, Kerry.
You've got it.
I like this one.
Yeah, Michelle just mentioned she likes this one. There's
Yeah, this is it's another floral one, and
we give bonus points to whoever can identify each of these different kinds of flowers. Because I
Yeah, I
be here all
think-
night.
I think you'd be lucky.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know any of them. I'm not a
There's a few different kinds in there.
yeah.
All right. So this one is cotton polyester printed, and it's the rich cotton polyester, so 60% cotton
Yep.
and 40 on the polyester, and it's got a grey base. If you can see that, it's motley kind of a base, and there's a whole bunch of flowers. There's some plum colours, some pinks and blushes, some sage greeny sort of leaves. It's just a nice sort of florally colour. On the back is just geometric in a grey colour, but it's sort of florally as well, I suppose. These are I sort of think of them as an artist's impression of a flower.
Oh yeah.
But it's all symmetrical.
Yep.
So pretty interesting having the geometric on the back of the floral, which is the same with that damask, the last one, with having the damask behind. It's
Yeah.
interesting how they do that.
Yeah.
How they would even think of doing it like that, you know?
Yeah. We did have Kerry just ask us, or ask you, Ben, in particular, or Dad. Ask you, Ben. Are you good? Are you this good with helping Michelle making the bed at home too?
Yeah, the bed doesn't get made.
Those that sell linen. Yeah.
It's the same with the mechanics, right?
Yeah. Mechanics never have
A really good
clean,
card.
good car,
Yeah.
and linen sellers don't have a nice bedroom.
Yeah.
Not these linen sellers, anyway. Anyway,
That's funny.
this is, I don't think I explained all of this. This quilt cover comes in Queen, King and Super King, and it has Euros as well. This is the Euro, and it's the same pattern as the reverse, but it does have, on all of it, is a flat piping edge around it as well, just so you're aware of that.
I haven't been paying attention. You mentioned that the reverse of the quilt cover is the same as the pillowcases. Sorry, is the same as the Euros.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
yeah. The reverse on the pillowcase and the quilt cover is the same as the Euros. Euros the same on front and back, and it's the reverse.
Yeah, cool. Yep.
Yep. All right, we've got the Hara Brandy square cushion. This is a very soft knitted. It's nearly like velvet. It sort of moves and changes its colour like a velvet.
Yep.
And it's got some tassels on the corners as well. So we'll put that in. It's brandy colour, they're calling it. That's the colour of it, and
Yep.
it's pulling out some of the oranges and some of those colours in there. This is the Amelia Burgundy Velvet. We feature that a lot, that feather-filled one, and that works really nice on this. It's pulling out some of the plum burgundy sort of colours. And then the nude, it's not nude, it's the Yasmin Orchid,
Yep.
Which is a nice sort of lilac-y, it's velvet as well, cushion just to finish that off on the front. And we've got a throw we're going to put on. We were going to put a...
Brandy one.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I'm forgetting what I'm doing. This is the Hara Brandy throw. It's in the same family as the cushion that I just showed you.
Yep.
And whoa, I'm all over the place. And this has got it's 4 tassels on the corners. These big tassels. There's just 4 of them on each corner, one on each corner.
Yeah.
And
It's so snuggly. It does.
it's
Well, that's the design.
so that's it. Yep. So let us know what you think. You probably could do without the throw. It's not too bad without it, possibly.
I think Mary might throw a riot if you get rid of it.
So I'll just take it to the couch.
We had so let us know in the comments if you like this style. This is the first style of the
Charming blush.
Charming Blush quilt cover. We had Leanne say that these colours look so good together, and Kerry said, I really like all these colours together, and she loves the throw. So
Yeah.
I think this style is a good job. You guys have done a good job on this one.
Yep.
So let us know in the comments.
That's cool. All right. We'll have a look at the last one.
Yep.
And we're going to leave the Euros in there, I think, and we'll put in, this is called the Sumatra Olive. We're going to pull greens into it now. So this is a Sumatra Olive. It's a velvety colour with some geometric lines on there. It's a velvety colour. It's an olive colour, velvety feel. And yeah, just plain green on the back, olivey colour. It's got a flange around the edge too. So.
Yeah. We did have Odette say that the previous style was pretty, but again, she's not too sure of the throw. So maybe you were right. Maybe you could have gotten rid of the throw.
Yeah. And this is the Yasmin. We had that on the other bed before. So
yep.
There's probably not a week goes by that we don't use this one. I think it's a real good. The colour's just right. It suits quite well.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to put a green throw on this one as well. So this is the Johnson Olive. We've seen the Johnson stuff before. Nice knitted. This is a snuggly one as well.
Yeah.
Nice, fairly substantial, fairly thick. Did that look all right?
Yeah.
All right. So there's a green version.
Cool.
On the Charming blush. Yeah, I don't know about the green throw either now. It's probably not too bad. Looks all right.
Yeah. Mary just had an interesting point. Maybe Odette and anyone else that wants to answer too, for that matter. Do you guys use throws? Do you guys like using them? Do you use them as decorative stuff? Or do you kind of keep it off your bed and maybe more so for the lounge room, you know?
Yeah.
Good to know.
It's an interesting question. Yeah. Yeah, is it something that you would use to decorate your bed, or it's just like cushions? Like if you don't like too many cushions, you might not want to throw either.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it'd be good. Let us know in the comments, and also let us know. Sorry, let us know if you like this green style.
Yep.
It's it pulls out the leaves.
That'd be
It's
good.
quite nice. Yeah.
sometimes with the throws, you don't need them when there's a lot of stuff going on the quilt cover itself. Like this has got a lot of pattern on the quilt cover, and if you want, it depends what you want to. You want to celebrate the pattern, then you don't really want to cover it up with a throw. But if this is fairly symmetrical, like the flowers are sort of everywhere, so to cover a little bit of it's not a disaster. But some quilt covers have got a lot of the pattern in one area, and those you just probably don't want to put a throw on that, because you what's the point in having the pattern on the quilt cover, you know?
Yeah.
So, because you're covering it up. But
Yep. We did just have a question from Odette. She said, can we change out the yellow to a soft pink cushion?
yeah, we just swapped the Yasmin's back around.
Kerry said, just in response, so that actually looks pretty
That
cool.
looks pretty
Odette?
cool too, yeah.
Yeah, so let us
Yep.
know if that's cool, Odette. Kerry said, I have a Sherpa throw that I have on the bed for my sausage pups to snuggle in. Yes, they are spoiled rotten. Sausage dogs are always so funny. You see them running around all the time. They're similar to ferrets. Have you guys ever seen ferrets running around? I saw a ferret the other day walking. I'm not, sorry, I should make mention, Carrie, I'm not comparing your sausage pups to ferrets, but the way that they move and their long bodies.
And their little legs.
Yeah. I saw a guy, I don't know who I was with.
It was me.
It was Mary. And we were walking down the street, and then all of a sudden this guy pops out a ferret out of his jacket, and they just start walking it on a leash. It was just crazy. Anyway, if you have ferrets, that's cool. Let us know. And Leanne said, I use throws on the bed all the time. She likes the green style. So
Yep.
Yeah.
it's good to know, Leanne. Kerry said, lol, and their little wiggle butts when they're moving. Yeah. I can picture it in my head. That's funny. And Odette said, yes, that's so much nicer with the pink cushion.
It is,
So
I like it.
it's cool.
Good choice.
Sweet.
All right.
Was that it for that quilt cover?
That's it. Yep, that's all done.
Cool. Well, let's
So
get the camera back on
we'll
now.
come back over here
Yeah.
and we'll say goodbye.
Yep.
But not that quick.
No.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you learnt a bit more about us, and you enjoyed some of the quilt cover designs that we did. There's a whole bunch of fun doing it, and we really love doing it, and appreciate you guys for watching
Yep.
and for being a part of it, commenting, and because it wouldn't really be anything without you commenting and being a
we'd
part
just
of
be
it.
talking into our camera.
It'd be like talking to yourself, you know. So it's really great that you guys are all here. So anyway, so next week we're going to do it. We're going to be here again Thursday, Sydney time at 8 o'clock, and we will do it all again. But we're going to have a giveaway next week. So they're always fun.
Yeah.
So
And
We'll do
stay tuned, because we've just been brewing up some fun challenges and different
some
ideas that we've
challenge-
got.
I'm trying to forget about them.
So yeah, it'll be good fun. Got some good ideas in the pipeline. So
in the pipeline, yeah.
stay tuned, and we'll let you know when they come out. So
Yeah.
it'll be good. Good
Yep.
fun.
Yep. So next week we've got the giveaway, and there'll be two more new designs. So
Yep.
we'll have a look at those. So
Good fun.
that'll be good. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.